Namaskar everyone. My last video we spoke about how to choose hair oil as per your skin type. So today I'm going to tell you what is the right method to oil your hair. There are so many factors like how you oil your hair, how much quantity to use, how frequently to oil your hair, and what's the right timing for oiling. There are certain things which most people are unaware of. So let's talk about that today. So first thing is how to oil your hair. Whenever you oil your hair, make sure you detangle your hair first. Detangling is the first step. Detangle your hair with a white tooth comb, something like this. This is easy to run over your hair. It doesn't pull or agitate your scalp also. So use a white tooth comb and detangle your hair first. Second step is to warm your oil. So you have to slightly warm your oil, and warming has to be always indirect or passive warming. What you can do is you can just take a pot of hot water and you can keep your bowl of oil inside that pan of hot water and indirectly warm it. The benefit of it is when you warm the oil, it's easier to penetrate on your hair cuticles, it improves circulation, and also it gets less greasy, so it's easy to apply on your hair without much friction. And then always remember not to heat the oil too much. Like heating the oil, what it does is there are active ingredients in the oil like fatty acids, antioxidants, and healthy fats and all. They get disintegrated or they get destroyed when you are heating it too much. So always slightly warm the oil before you apply. And essential oil is not to be heated. Like after you warm your oil, you can add the drops at the end. So that's how essential oil has to be added. So you've already warmed your oil. And now with respect to applying on the scalp, so what you need to do is section by section you have to apply. Just dip cotton in the oil and dab it along the roots. All the roots, cover the entire root with the oil, and once the whole scalp is covered with oil, only then start applying on the hair strands. Your scalp needs more oil than the hair strands, so always apply less on the strands of your hair. And after you have applied oil, slightly gently massage your scalp in circular movements, circular, gentle. At no point should you be scratching it with your nails, because that does damage to your hair follicles and also to your scalp. So always massage with your pulp of the finger or the tip of the fingers, and do gentle massage. And massage hardly for 7 to 10 minutes is enough. If you are doing like healthy normal hair care routine, 10 minutes of gentle circular motion massage is good enough massage. So that's with respect to how you should be oiling. Now second is how frequently should you oil. Now that depends on the skin type again. So if you have a really dry scalp, every alternate day you need to apply oil. If you have a normal scalp, you can do it thrice in a week, you can oil. Now if you have a very greasy oily scalp, make it twice in a week. You have to oil your hair also, but only twice in a week, and clean the scalp thoroughly. Now the quantity of oil that you must use, which is very very important, because the more quantity or you soak your head with oil, the more shampoo you will have to use, which can be damaging to your hair and scalp, and also to your skin, because there are a lot of chemicals. So you need to use a lot of shampoo to get rid of that oil also. So quantity of oil that you apply on your scalp is also very important. So I'm going to roughly tell you how much to take. So for a person who has short hair, like for example till shoulders, you can use 2 tablespoons of oil. Medium hair can use 3 tablespoons, and long hair 4 tablespoons. That should be good enough. And more oil has to be applied on the scalp. Just cover it all, and then the remaining you can apply on the strands. So that's how oiling has to be done. Now let's talk about the timing. Timing is important, because for a normal hair care routine, evening oiling is good. Leave it only for 45 to 1 hours and wash off your scalp after that. Now if you have headaches and migraine sort of a problem, you can also oil in the evening, because Vata dosha, which is associated with pain and aches, it increases during the later part of the day, during the evening mostly. So you can oil in the evening, leave it for 2 to 3 hours, wash it off. Now if you have a really dull, dry, frizzy, so prone to split ends kind of a hair, then you can leave it overnight, no problem. You can leave the oil overnight, because leaving overnight makes your hair soft. So you can leave it overnight. And leaving overnight is not advised for people who have sinusitis or constant cough, cold, headache. So don't leave oil overnight. Please do wash your scalp and go off to sleep. And the other category is the people who do not get good sleep or who stressed out. Okay, for them you can apply oil just before going to bed, like 20 to 30 minutes before going to bed, and the quantity is very less. You just need to apply a little bit on the scalp, do some 5 minutes of massage, and that will aid sleeping. So with regards to timing, it is like this. And people Yeah, so that's with respect to the timing of oiling. Now, finally, how to clean your scalp. Now, cleaning is as important as oiling your hair. So, choosing a good shampoo is very, very important. Do not go for a very toxic shampoo, I would say, because they have a lot of chemicals like sulfates, parabens, phthalates, glycol. There are a lot of chemicals to to add the thickening, to thicken the shampoo, to add fragrance, to lather. There are a lot of chemicals which are added. So, always go for a mild herbal or organic shampoo, or you can even go for baby shampoos which are transparent and translucent types. The transparent shampoos are those which have very less chemicals in it, so you can go for translucent shampoos also. So use mild shampoo to wash off the scalp. So even while washing the scalp, just give it a slight massage all over the scalp and wash off the oil, and apply less shampoo on your strands, because oil as such is in conditioner and a moisturizer. So if you do not apply too much of shampoo on the strands, your hair will have that texture and shine which the conditioner gives you. So these are the things that you need to keep in mind. And what I have to tell you is, if there is some nutritional deficiency, vitamin mineral deficiency, whatever you do externally, like with respect to oil or shampoo, it will not affect you. So in my next video, I'll be telling you about the basic reasons for hair fall, the most common reasons for hair fall these days, and how to tackle it. How to treat the cause, so that that there's no further hair fall. So see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.